Arriving in Lima in the dark, we awoke to find the first political protests in more than a decade. Demonstrators were pressurising the president to clean up government and share the benefits of the country's decade-long economic boom. The president had pledged to ensure more Peruvians benefited from the record reserves and solid fiscal surpluses, but a quarter of Peruvians are still living in poverty, and crime and corruption remain widespread. A couple of hours into Saturday's protest, police start firing tear gas, forcing protesters to scatter. Some demonstrators hurled rocks and shouted at the officers. The Paracas candelabra is a prehistoric geoglyph cut 2 feet into the soil and is 600 feet tall, large enough to be seen 12 miles at sea. The Ballestas Islands have a variety of wildlife: noisy sea lions, Humboldt penguins, blackish oystercatchers, guano cormorants and Peruvian boobies. The National Reserve is important for protection of both marine and bird life. Part of the reserve is a saline desert formed in the location of an ancient ocean.
Digging her toes in. Leaving a stew.
Just right in the pot.
Need rakes on your toes.
The Nazcas were the descendants of a great civilization called the Paracas. Nazca civilization existed between 100 and 700 AD. For whom were the lines made? How long did it take? These questions remain a mystery, but the construction of the methods of the geoglyphs was very simple. The lines were made by removing the reddish-brown iron oxide-coated pebbles that cover the surface of the desert, leaving a shallow trough and the light-coloured earth beneath, producing sharply contrasting colour and tone. The ruins consist of the Grand Pyramid, which is 28 metres high and 100 metres wide with 7 levels. It was used for religious ceremonies. And the Temple of Stairs, which measures 5 metres in height and 25 metres in width. There are over 70 pyramids in the area. The Nazcan farmers developed a wonderful system of underground aqueducts, enabling them to have water all year round. The wells spiral downwards to the current level of the running water.
In ancient time, these people, they knew how to preserve the body through mummification process.
Another baby is on the left side, there. You see the feet? With the skin. You can see the mummy there, which is in fetal position, inside of the basket made of cotton. And the sandals. The ancient Nazcas started this mummification process, obviously immediately after that, by cutting a stomach, and then the intestines was taken out, and then the body inside has been cleaned or washed with medicine plants, salt and oil, inside and outside. And then cotton. Cotton was put inside the stomach. But why cotton? Because the ancient people, they knew the cotton absorbed liquid from the body and absorbed the blood. Then the mummy was put in fetal position inside of the basket made of cotton, and then the mummy was covered with many layers of textile until to get a funeral bundle. Yes. And then this funeral bundle was put inside the tomb, and the mummy's big portion of the mummy was looking to the east. Why to the east? 1,000 years ago, mentality was sunrise, new day, new life. And then many ceramics was left around of the mummy. In some cases, the ceramics contain food and water. Because for the ancient people, on the next life, this person need to drink and to eat, probably. Seashell was the favorite food of my ancestors. This is approximately 55-year-old. He's an old person. He's an old person.
Puerto Inca. Puerto Inca was the main port that supplied the city of Cuzco. There are still the remains of buildings which were used to dry the fish before transportation. There are a number of other Inca ruins, including a cemetery and a temple of reincarnation.
Apex for the roof.